What are the key daily habits that you have that make you and your business successful?
Well, something that I do now that I never did before, and because I never had the time to do it before, was when I was an entrepreneur, it just was go, 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 go. And but something I do now is that when I wake up in the morning, I don't just jump right out of bed. I kind of sit there for a few minutes while I'm kind of in an in-between state. And I find it's very powerful, actually, to kind of focus on what I want to get done for the day. And it also, if there's any problems, they kind of come to my mind. And a lot of times I can, in that kind of very relaxed state, I can kind of come up with a solution that maybe I might not come up with, if I'm like trying to think really purposefully hard. So, I do that. You asked for three. The other thing that I like to do, I found is good, is the idea of eating a frog, which is, I read this in a book, but basically the idea is that pick the hardest thing that is on your list and just get it done first thing in the morning. And what I found is that, because a lot of times I would put off the hard stuff, and then my list would just build up and up and up, and then it gets pretty discouraging. If I eat one frog a day, it's amazing how the rest of the day just goes by really, really quickly.
I love that expression. I've never heard that before. It's really good.
Eating a frog, yeah. And then the third thing is just that, I read a lot. I mean, I in investments I read a lot, but just in everywhere. I'm just always taking in information. I want to understand the world and what's going on, and it's all kind of synergistic. I might be reading, The Economist, and it's talking about some other country, but eventually it all comes back, and a lot of times I'm like, oh, you know what? I was reading an article about that, and that affects this real estate investment, or that affects that. So I think, just constantly being open to new information is really good.
All right, fantastic. Well, actually, thank you for giving me three, but actually I had three different questions.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm more than happy because those are all fascinating insights, actually. I think eating a frog is a stroke of genius. I'm going to start trying to do that every day.